Hello, I'm Kim Sauer at Apex 2016, joined today by Sanjay Huprikar. Sanjay, it's great to see you. Now, you're from the IPC and you take care of all the members.
That is
and
correct.
There's lots of activities, especially now also at the show, so you've been extremely busy. So
Sure.
give us a little bit of a profile of what you do for the existing members and what sort of programs you've got to get new customers on board.
My pleasure to Kim. So Apex is one of the largest things we do for our members. Apex is not just the trade show, although that's where we're sitting right now, is at the trade show. But we also do professional development courses for our members. We have a technical conference for our members. All of our standards development meetings take place here at Apex in the spring as well. So we have our members engaged in a lot of different features of IPC. Our aspirational goals for the membership and for the association is that we want to be heavily involved in standards, we want to be heavily involved in education, we want to be involved in advocacy efforts, and we want to be solutions providers as well. And so a little pieces of each of those are existing at this show today. So
Absolutely.
it's exciting.
And there isn't really a specific profile of a member. So,
No. Our member, we look at the entire electronics manufacturing supply chain. And I say the word manufacturing, and I feel now that we're at an inflection point where I should probably remove the word manufacturing, just call it the entire electronics supply chain. Because represented here at the event, represented in our membership, we have everybody from the OEMs, the brand companies. We have the contract manufacturing or the EMS companies, the assemblers of the product. We have the print circuit board fabricators. We have the entire suppliers. We have chemical suppliers. We have equipment vendors. So it's no longer just printed circuit board fabrication. We have expanded to be really the entire electronic supply chain.
And in the age of Industry 4.0, this is great. This is fostering partnerships as well, and it's giving them education and solutions and an opportunity to talk to the expertise that you can provide them as well as the other members.
I think the association has done a really nice job of positioning ourselves to be collaborators in the industry. We're kind of the conduit to a lot of the discussion and dialogue that goes on between industry, between government, between academia, and it's a really, really nice position to be in, to be that lead collaborator that puts all these pieces together and gets people to work together for the better of the entire industry.
Now, obviously, we touched on a lot of the things that you're doing, and the programs are very varied. Let's touch on a couple that you're working on for the future that are coming up.
Sure. We have some very interesting programs coming up that cover all of those aspirational goals I mentioned earlier. So for instance, for example, on the advocacy front, we are having a program, this I think will be our fourth year of a program called Impact, where we get 25 to 30 executives come to Washington, D.C. We meet with congressional leaders, we meet with members of the administration. It's an opportunity for prominent members of our industry to tell Washington, D.C. what they need to be better in their businesses. How can our businesses and our members be more productive, more profitable? They get a direct opportunity to talk to congressional leaders. And the Congress and the administration, they do listen to IPC, but there's nothing more powerful than parading 30 of your members who own businesses, who live in Main Street America, on the Hill, talking about their problems and their challenges. It's just a remarkable thing. So that's an example of a program that's coming up April 18th to the 20th. We recently announced that we had opened an office in Europe to service our European members. We are actually having a reliability conference. High reliability is a key area of knowledge that the industry needs. And so we are having a high reliability conference in Dusseldorf, Germany in May. That'll attract design engineers, team leaders of supply chain, all getting together to learn about what's the new innovation that's going on for reliability. And then later in the year, we'll be having our annual or biannual cleaning and coating conference. That's a very popular event that IPC does every other year, and we'll get experts in the cleaning and coating. Usually we have about 250 attendees for a meeting like that. So those are just an examples of some of the new programs or programs that are coming up later this year.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much for that overview, and thank you for your time, Sanjay.
Kim, thank you very much for your time as well.